An IUL is way more flexible to save for college funding tax-free. My name's Justin Smith, and I've helped thousands of people accumulate their money tax-free when it comes to retirement, and not only retirement, other financial goals like college funding for your kids and your grandkids. So I'm going to share with you why I do not suggest the 529 plan for your kids or your grandkids' college future. The IUL has all the benefits that the 529 plan has, plus more. So let's break this down. There are a lot of other episodes on this edutainment of a channel when it comes to my favorite financial vehicle or my favorite financial tool. This is also to accumulate your money tax-free. You hear it tax deferred a lot, but this is tax-free. Now keep in mind, there's nothing else in the Internal Revenue Code that does that underneath Section 72E, 7702, and Section 101A, meaning these sections have been floating around in the Internal Revenue Code for over 100 years. So I've been a big advocate when it comes to the IUL, max funded. I'm also learning that 95 to 99% of IUL policies are either not structured or funded properly. This means they don't have what it takes to pass the Smith rating test. Smith is an acronym that stands for Saving Money in Tax-Free Homes. This also means that a lot of IUL policies will have a hard time reaching their full potential. So I decided to create a whole library about it. And guess what? If you stay with me to the end of this video, I will give you a free ebook, my first ebook, that'll teach you A through Z of how to become your own bank. But before we get started, if you know anyone that can benefit from this information, please like, subscribe, or even share this with that person. So let's get back to this 529 savings plan. When my wife and I decide to have kids, we will not be paying for their college education. I believe in equal opportunity, but not equal distribution. Now, of course, if they study hard and work hard and get a scholarship, I'll match that scholarship for sure. But what I am learning is when they need help, they will be able to borrow from the family bank instead of the student loans. And of course, they'll pay back that loan with a nominal interest rate when they decide or when it's time to graduate college and go make some money. And of course, if they can't pay back with money, that's okay. We'll have businesses that they can work at. They can clean cars, they can cut some grass. We'll find something for them. But besides the point, what is the family bank? The family bank is a max funded, tax advantage life insurance contract, what I like to call the Smith Fund or the IUL contract, where you can access your money tax-free and you can grow your money tax-free as well. And if I were to die with $50,000 or even $100,000 in this policy, it would blossom to anywhere between $500,000 to $1 million of tax-free income for my family. Meaning it'll take care of the needs of my future children had I not stayed around. Now, when it comes to the 529 plan, it is not self-complete when you die. When you die, the money is just gone. It doesn't grow and it doesn't blossom. But before, I had to ask myself, when would you put your money in a 529 plan? Here are some disadvantages. The 529 plan is tax-free only if you use it for college funding. Like, how would you feel if you put your money away in your child's 529 plan and they end up getting a full ride scholarship somewhere? Then let's say they finally graduate and now they want to use that money for a car, a house, or even to start a business, and now they gotta pay taxes. All because that 529 plan is just for college. Damn. But underneath the Smith Fund or the IUL policy, you don't necessarily have to use that money for college education. You can call it college education money, but you don't have to use it for the education. You can use that money to buy your first home. Oh, and it's also tax-free. Why would you lock your money up in a 529 plan if you can only use it when the government says you can use it? If I die, anything in the savings account of the IUL policy would automatically blossom. This means if I put $10,000 into an IUL policy and I died, I can leave $1.2 million tax-free for my family. This will be able to fund my kids' education if they needed it, or if they got the scholarship, this would match them if I were not to be around. I-29 plans cannot do that if you die. Smith Fund is completely tax-free at any time. This is also something you don't necessarily have to use for college. I can put $300,000 in this policy, or I can put $30,000 in this policy. It's that flexible. In the 529 plan, if you don't use the room available in that fund, it's gone forever. Like, why would you want that? Why would you want to do that? There are too many restrictions for me in that 529 plan. So you can access that money in that Smith Fund at any time, any place. And this is why I believe the Smith Fund or the max funded IUL policy will outperform the 529 plan any day. Most savvy advisors, financial advisors, will show you the benefits of the 529 plans, but the smart ones will show you in comparison to things or vehicles like the IUL policy. Hey, if you want to learn more about the IUL policy or how to become your own bank, click the link below. There's a free ebook called The Smith Fund waiting for you. It has your name on you. Claim that ebook right now before it's too late. My name is Justin Smith. I love that you're here on this channel. Stay tuned for the next video. I've got some more heat coming for you. We'll see you next time though. Peace.